Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Welcome to SFW Safe for Work. I'm your host, Brandon Cole Beswick. This is the 10-minute YouTube show where we walk through the internet Wikipedia style. This is called Safe for Work because I used to work a job where I only had access to a few websites, one of which was Wikipedia. So I would hit the random article button, open up my mind, open up my heart, and learn a little. And it helped me pass the day and waste a bunch of time. So I'm here to help you do the same. So what we'll do is we'll get on Wikipedia, we'll hit the random article button, and riff-raff and comedy our way through it. What do you say? You don't have a choice. Well, I guess you do, because you could turn it off. But if you're in this far... So anyway, two things you should know. First is I'm severely dyslexic, almost cripplingly. So what this show is a good way for me to get through my dyslexia, get over my fear of reading in front of people, and to get better at it. You have to do things if you want to get better. Practice, baby. So this is a chance for you to laugh at me, hopefully laugh with me in the jokes I make. And see the insanity that is inside of my brain. Secondly, although the articles are all going to be random and fun riffs off the top of the dome, we will always start with crows. Why, Brandon? Why start with crows? Because they're delightful, smart creatures, God's animal. They're beautiful, and they swoop, and they think, and they talk. Oh, they talk. So, without further ado, let's jump right into some crow knowledge and see what we can pull out. All right, so I have the crows locked and loaded. Let's see. How about a long-billed crow? Oh, it's dead. I feel like that should not be the main picture for this bird. Oh well, rest in peace, little guy. The long-billed crow, Corvus validus, is a crow that is endemic to the northern Maluku Islands. This crow is large with glossy plumage, a large bill, and white irises. It is classified by the International Union for Conservation of Nature as a near-threatened species. Well, I would think that showing a picture of it dead is not helping anyone. You know, I don't know if you've ever heard of The Secret, but yeah, speak what you want into existence, and this is not what we want. So let's just go ahead and see what we can find in the random side. This is depressing, and I'm sorry that we've started in this way. Pick it up, Beswick, pick it up. All right, random article, here we go. Click! Ooh, Abdul Hamid II. Abdul the Damned. Oh, that is interesting. It seems to be a film. So let's see who Abdul Hamid is. He's Ottoman or Turkish, if you know your history. He was the 34th Sultan of the Ottoman Empire and the last Sultan to exert effective control over the fracturing state. So this is when they went from Ottoman to recliner couches. You can check me doing stand-up all over Richmond, Virginia anytime. Anyway, he oversaw a period of decline with rebellions, particularly in the Balkans. You don't want to get mixed up in the Balkans. I'll tell you from experience. I got a lot of money invested over there, and it's not going well. He had an unsuccessful war with the Russian Empire, who hasn't, followed by a successful war against the Kingdom of Greece in 1897. Now, I've never heard of someone having an unsuccessful war and then a successful war, because normally an unsuccessful war ends in death. But in an interesting take, nonetheless. Let's see if there's anything fun in here. It's got some ideology. Oh, paranoia. Like Black Sabbath, I assume. Abdul Hamid was paranoid about his security. The memory of the deposition of Abdulaziz was on his mind and convinced him that a constitutional government was not a good idea. Because of this, information was tightly controlled and the press was tightly censored. A curriculum of schools was subject to close inspection to prevent dissidents. Wow. Ironically, the schools that Abdul Hamid tried to control became breeding grounds for discontent, as the students and teachers alike chafed at the clumsy restrictions of the censors. That sounds kind of familiar a little. Oh, wow, that's crazy. To think the Ottoman Empire was around in a time where people took pictures. This guy looks sharp. I like that mustache. That mustache says I'm a goddamn ruler, and that hat says you bet your ass I'm a ruler. All right, next random article. Drum roll. Just kidding, we can't afford that in production. Okay, next one. Jacob Seebacker. Jacob Seebacker was born in Germany in 1833 and died in August 1889 in New York City, because where you can make it in Germany, you can make it anywhere. Psych, it's New York City. Duken ein Wein Deutschland. Take that. He was an American politician from New York. He attended the common schools in New York City. Then he became a cigar maker. Okay, really good at rolling. We see you, Jacob. And later an auctioneer. So he was a rapper and liked to roll blunts. Swag. He was a lieutenant in the 6th Regiment of the National Guard. Also, if you're in a single-digit regiment, or like a founding regiment, that's got to be badass. He was at the times let me take this again, because this fact just threw me off, that he was at times an inspector of lamps and gas. That's something that you put on a business card, and someone's like, what do you do for a living? And you're like, I'm an inspector of lamps and gas. In the lamps and gas world, there are two types of people. Those who defend the lamps and gas law, and those who enforce it. Boom! Lamps and gas. All right, we got time for a few more here, so let's see what we got going. Random article next. Ooh, I swear, is this another village in Iran? So, this show will probably air out of order. I like to do a lot of these at once. Welcome to Behind the Curtain. But this is like the 3rd or 4th village in Iran. And if Iran is out there putting all of their villages on Wikipedia, then I have to say, good job. I mean, that's how you market. There's probably some tourist board in Kansas that's like, we should be doing that. Why aren't all the counties on Wikipedia? So great. It's a village in the Hakamabad. Oh, God, that sounded bad. Rural district. I'm terrible at names that aren't John, Allen, Allentown, Johnstown. I'm Methodist from Virginia. My name is Brandon. I think it says a lot about my phonetic abilities. All right, and the population was 1,300 in 2006. Hey, I had friends in school when I went to school in Montana that were from towns that were about that size. So good for you, Sadrabad. Keep on Sadrabadding. Touchdown. All right, next random article. Oh, Leisha Kill, New York. Leisha Kill is a hamlet in the town of Colony, Albany County, New York. Now, it's a hamlet. That's a new word for me. Here's the point of the show, am I right? We're learning. We're figuring things out. Let's figure out what a hamlet is. I know it's a great play where people talk to skulls. The administration divisions of New York are the various units of government that provide local service. So, okay, so it's like a township, I guess. That's cool. Leisha Kill lies on New York Route 5. First off, what if your name was Leisha and you lived there? Would people just assume you're a murderous madman bent on vengeance? maybe they just be cool because it's just a town name. All right, let's know. Come on, how many people we're talking about here? I'm not seeing... Oh, it's from the 1790s. They've been around for a hot mo. Well, I can't get a hard number, but what I can say is if you're up near there, why don't you go ahead and visit the Dutch areas near Schenectady. Thank you. That's okay. That's how you close it, baby. You just scream Schenectady. It's a classically funny comedy word. Schenectady, Schenectady, Schenectady. This has been Safe for Work. I've been Brandon Cole Beswick. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you have any comments or tips or anything about the show to help me make it better, please don't hesitate to leave them below. Also, this is a weekly show, so subscribe and get notifications to see when the new ones come out. Also, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, Brandon Cole Beswick. Also, I do stand up around Richmond, Virginia, so you can always catch me around town. And if you're interested in dates or reaching out, my website is BrandonColeBeswick.com. So again, thank you so much. This has been Safe for Work with Brandon Cole Beswick. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. See ya.